What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Though Show. It's your boy Dame D, and I am back with another one. Today, we're going to be talking about a situation when you had a Michigan judge who steps down after calling herself a new racist. I have audio and video of the situation. I'm getting ready to share this, so give me 1 second. I have everything queued up, and then I'll get back to my commentary. But yeah, you have this judge that has been presiding over a lot of African Americans for over years that made a lot of racist comments. But here we go.
That breaking news from the 7 investigators. A local judge accused of making racist and homophobic comments is vacating her position after being removed from her docket more than a year ago.
It's a story the 7 investigators first broke in September of 2024. 7 investigator Heather Catallo is here with what she has learned.
This has been a long process. You'll recall we revealed recordings of Judge Kathleen Ryan making some shocking statements. Judge Ryan has essentially been on paid leave for 15 months and once described herself in those recordings as untouchable. The Judicial Tenure Commission has been investigating this for more than a year, but they did not take action against her. Her lawyers confirming to me late today that she is retiring, and the vacancy for her position has already been posted by the governor's office for potential candidates to apply for an appointment to the bench.
I can honestly say that, okay, I'm not systemically racist, I'm a new racist.
The 7 investigators were the first to reveal the recordings that Oakland County officials say prompted Judge Kathleen Ryan's removal from her docket in August of 2024.
Black. I'm so off at this Black Lives Matter, hashtag Me Too, all this. Oh my God, like, you.
On Wednesday, a judicial vacancy was posted on the State Bar website saying the former Oakland County Chief Probate Pro Tem Judge was vacating her position on the bench.
And this is fair use.
Ryan
this is for
was a
educational
probate judge
purposes.
for 13 years until the Oakland County Probate Court administrator filed a complaint against her, alleging Ryan had been harassing him, calling him after hours for years, and making racist and other inappropriate comments.
I've never met anybody that enjoys hurting people and brags about it the way she does, or intimidating people, scaring people.
Hutton says his complaint was not acted on for months, so he then sent the recordings of his calls with Judge Ryan to state and county officials.
I just want to make it right. And I want the people in Oakland County that come to court to get a fair shake, to have their day in court, to have an unbiased trier of facts.
If you're black from any other country, you're doing way better. If you're an American black person, then you're a lazy piece of.
Judge Ryan has been paid for the last 15 months while she was out of the courthouse, and taxpayers have been footing the bill for visiting judges to handle her docket. Now her lawyers say she is retiring and leaving the bench.
Judicial Tenure Commission investigations are not public unless they reach the point of the JTC filing formal charges. Again, that did not happen in this case, so the results of that will not be made public. Now, meanwhile, I did speak with one of Judge Ryan's colleagues, Judge Daniel A. O'Brien. He said Judge Ryan was a good judge, and he expressed frustration that the court was left with visiting judges for so long while the JTC investigated, saying that really left a lot of cases not having continuity. So at least there's some resolution. She's retiring.
At least, and I'm sure a lot of people who have been in front of her are going back in their memories and going, wow.
Did I get a fair shake? Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and come out of that. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I'm quite sure there's a lot of, blacks, African Americans that's probably like, thinking that I get a fair shake. But first and foremost, this was sick. This judge was able to retire. She was on paid, pretty much paid vacation until the investigation, of this matter was handled, and then she was allowed to, retire. Every case that she presided over any black person that she presided over needs to be investigated or pretty much thrown out, because I'm quite sure, she showed unbiased, she was biased against, those cases and they were treated unfairly, but I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell me what you think about this situation. This was a Michigan judge. A lot of us may have sat in front of this judge, not knowing that, she was a racist, and like I said, at the end of the day, these are the people that preside and judge judge and rule over us, and we're thinking that we're getting a fair shake, a fair deal, but at the end of the day, we're sitting in the front of a bunch of being judged in front of racists. You know what I mean? So I would love to hear your comments. I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Get this video out. Many people need to hear about this as possible. It's another one. It's your boy, Dame D, and I am out. Peace.